How's it gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to the Japanese exclusive Donald Duck Maho no Boshi, which in English translates to Donald Duck and the Magical Hat. This was a Super Famicom Japanese only release, but thanks to fan translations by Gorgi Rip, Friedman, and Nagato, we have an English version of the game, so let's just jump in there in this very late Super NES game that I wish we got here. It's really fun. Donald is head over heels for Daisy. Character sprites look absolutely fantastic. Today they went shopping together. Wow, what lovely hats. I would love one. Let's see, $300. Geez, that is a lot. That's expensive. That's a lot for a hat. The middle one is just beautiful, but there's no way I could afford it. Let's go, Donald. I'm glad she's not like... Daisy's sometimes painted as the, selfish kind of one. I'm glad they don't do that here. She doesn't go like, hey, buy me this hat. Come to think of it, Daisy's birthday is coming up soon. I'm sure she'd be happy to receive this hat as a present. But I haven't got a dime. No, you have a lucky dime. Remember, we played that. I'll look for a part-time job. Get a full-time job, man. Slacker. So yeah, we need $300, and we have 4 jobs we can do. And basically, basic math shows that you only need to do 2 of these. Paperboy, Window Cleaner, Bird Napped, and Time Attack Go Go. Once you get the $300, the game does move on. So we'll just do 2 of them now, and I'll cut so that we can see the other 2 as well, so we see all 4 of them. I need this notice delivered to some houses as soon as possible. It'll be night before you know it, if you deliver by foot. So I want you to use this bike. Press the A button to deliver the mail. The notice is the same for everyone, but you must deliver every last one. I'm afraid I can't pay you if you don't deliver all of them. It's a good chunk of money for what we're doing. It's $180 like that. There's also some oddball residents that live in air balloons, so don't forget about them too. It's weird how the very first thing you can kind of do, the first selection, is not a traditional platformer, because this game is a traditional platformer. It is a weird little auto-scrolly bike thing, so we need to get to the little mailboxes, careful of the dogs, and just give them mail. And there's a bunch of different ways to go. We're going up into the sky. If you go to the bottom path, you kind of control yourself a little bit and bounce on these guys. You do not need to bring a notice to every single person. You just need to leave as many as the numbers are there. So I need 13, for example. So it does repeat. As you see, we've kind of done this. Now we're going up to the next path. And just do this. You don't have a time limit at all. This is actually a very, very easy game. And I did notice something. So this is a ROM because it is translated. Because it is originally a Japanese-only game. For some reason, the fan translation that I got also gives me infinite, life, so I can't die. I apologize for that. I was like, well, whatever, it's fine. And the game is pretty easy anyways. But I really wanted to play this in English, because there is a surprising amount of story in this Donald Duck game about buying a hat. So I thought it was more important for us to have an English translation, and than it is for me to be able to take damage, I guess. So, little wonky, but whatever. Anyways, we only got 3 left. We're gonna take the top paths. There we go, top again, boink, and boink, and boink. There we go. Yay! And Donald says yatta, which is hilarious to hear him speak Japanese, and then get a little singing. It's a fun little game. I really do wish we got this out in North America. Alright, next up, Window Cleaner. Like I said, you only need to do 2 of these things to get the money you need. I want you to wash the windows on this building. But there's just one problem. For some reason, this building has a lot of malicious tenants. They'll try to interrupt you, so be on the lookout. What's their problem? Oh yeah, press the A button in front of a window to clean it. That's the spirit. Now use the gondola to change floors. I'm leaving the rest up to you. I'm so glad that guy could also be on a random, lift and gondola to explain things. Look at this little walk cycle. That's actually the run cycle, technically, but yeah, this game is really neat. It kind of goes in a weird twist that you wouldn't expect, and it's just got this absolutely beautiful style. I really love the way Donald looks and the way he animates, and I am a huge fan. Like, obviously, you guys know I'm a fan of retro video games, but I'm specifically a fan of the way Super NES games look. Late Super NES games, when they're not trying to do the Mortal Kombat pre-rendered crap, they just, I don't know, the backgrounds look incredible, and you can get some just really gorgeous colors, and this game excels in that. I'm wondering if we didn't... Oh, careful of her. You can kind of jump around her. You will take damage if you touch her. But yeah, I'm wondering if the reason why we didn't get this... There's two reasons why I think it might have happened. One, like, I don't know, I think the fact that Donald does say yatta, and there's a little bit of other Japanese kind of stuff in this, maybe is the reason. I think it's also because it's too late in the Super NES's life cycle that the company that made this, Epic, I think it was a smaller-ish company, and I don't think we got a lot of their games here anyways. So I don't, if this was Konami or Capcom, I think we would have got this. Even if it was late. I mean, I say that, but we didn't get Magical Quest 3. So, anyways, for whatever reason, we did not get this game. And I really think we should have, because it's really cute. I have a feeling, though, if it came out in North America, this would have been one of those really expensive late Super NES games. Like, something that would... Well, I say expensive, and I would have been like $80 back when I used to do a lot of collecting for the Super NES. That was expensive. Now games that used to cost me $80 are like $300. It's ridiculous. That's why I don't really do as much active collecting as I used to. The prices have gotten just ridiculous. So, you know, that video game market, thanks Obama. So anyways, this is a pretty simple one. I guess it really helped you get used to Donald's controls a little bit. At least it's jumping anyways. But I probably would have started with a level going to the hat shop. That way you could get a little hop and bop level to kind of get used to Donald's movement, because it's really weird that they start off with 4 odd jobs you can do, and one of which is not a platformer and is not indicative of how the game plays. It's really weird. Once we get the money, that's when like the first real platforming level kind of starts. Oh, careful! We get pushed back here, but we only have this one last window. I jibber jabbered throughout that entire level. There we go. Oh, great animation. Yatta. Little quacks are so cute. Now I can buy Daisy's present. Oh no, it's gone. It's sold out. I went through all of that trouble, saving money. I mean, you still got $300. More than that now, actually. There we go. Alright, the game's actually gonna begin. Oh my, why the long face? Donald told everything to the mysterious old man. That's too bad, but I know how you can still get it. Really? There's a clock tower on the outskirts of town where ghosts have taken up residence. Ooh, creepy. If you take care of the ghosts, then the hat is yours. Wait, you bought the hat? You jerk. Really? There's still hope. I mean, plus you have to keep the $30. That'd be pretty neat. Because he didn't say sell, he said you'd have it. There are a lot of ghosts hiding in this clock tower. They'll appear if you make the gears move, so be careful. Ghosts are weak to light, so they can be defeated by stepping on the switch and shining the light on them. Ghosts are weak to light and psychic, I think, in the first Pokemon. Once you step on the top floor switch, all the lights will come on, eliminating all of the ghosts. I hope you got all of that. Good luck. But first, let's go see the other 2 odd jobs we didn't do. Alright, so these are the other 2 jobs you can choose, Bird Napped and Time Attack Go Go. Jump into Bird Napped. We got Grandma Duck. You don't see her very often at all. Donald, my beloved Pee-Pee, escaped from her cage. I heard that Pete had caught her, so I went over to his house. There's no way I'm giving back such a cute boy. He doesn't have a Boston accent or whatever. I'll raise him with the love it deserves, so leave it to me. Why would Pete steal a bird? Please, Donald, get me back my beloved Pee-Pee. Alright, I'll sneak in while Pete is sleeping tonight. Donald, please be careful about the watchdog Butch. You'll wake him up if you make any loud noises. Use the A button to silence anything that makes noise. Yeah, I thought Butch was actually the dog chasing you during the male one, but it's not actually, so... Yeah, like that. I'm counting on you, Don. Yay! So basically, Donald can shush things with the A button. Alright, inside. I love this little sneaking animation for Donald. The top right, you can see Butch's, like, awareness. It's yellow or red, and then you die. Like, it's not a big deal. Go near an alarm clock, you shush it, and it shushes things pretty much immediately. You don't need to sneak. Nothing else will make noise. Shush. There'll be another. There we go. Shush. Pretty simple, I guess, but shush. Oh! Didn't made that mistake. There we go. But it's just a little weird. You gotta explore a little bit of the house. It is in the top right. But there's stuff to do. You can go to the bottom right, but there's really nothing there. The top left, though, got some cool other. Some different obstacles like this really precarious mug on top of a plate on top of a bottle, and you got a toaster. I'm just gonna go past the toaster. The toaster, I've never been able to shush. Oh, jeez. I've never been able to shush. It just goes off, and then I die. And by die, I mean Butch, comes and gets me. Could have gotten the 1-up. I didn't want to. I don't want to risk it, man. I'm gonna go over here. All these hooks. How this isn't making noise, I don't know. Jeez, Pete, that's not how you set up your furnitures. There we go. Just about there. Ooh, careful. Really, yeah, I guess really do pay attention to that color at the top right with Butch, because, I mean, if you're not seeing the thing moving around, you're not going to know it's making noise. Avoid that toaster. There you are, PP, and there's Butch. And no matter what happens, PP escapes and you run. This is all by itself. You can't die here. You can't lose a life. There's no making mistakes here, but it's just a fun little animation. Go, Donald. Pete got a big house, man. Oof. Yay! Yatta, you did it, Donald. And last but not least, we got our password. No. We have, what is it called again? Time Attack Go-Go. I don't know why it's its own thing down at the bottom. Maybe that's just a problem with the ROM, with the translation, but whatever. Announcer. Hi, folks. We mean Goofy. I love it, just announcer. The moment you have been waiting for. Let's begin Time Attack Go-Go. Over here we have today's challenger, Donald Duck. As usual, this is a big event where you can win a large sum of money by beating the current record. The current record of 1 minute is held by Huey. Oh, my nephew. Press the A button to give up at any time. Don't underestimate me. There's no way I will let someone like Huey best me. Jeez, that's really mean to say about your nephew. Our duck seems to be quite full of confidence today. Without further ado, let's begin. The background characters look so great. They're so angry. I love it. There's so much animation to them. Yeah, this is pretty much just straight up, straight up regular platforming. And you have a minute. It's not overly difficult. Just keep moving. If you land in the water, a shark will pop you up like this, which is actually needed for a section, but it's just go to the right. Stay at the top as much as you can. Usually the best way, and sometimes the only way, to progress is the top. Jump, jump. Keep the top. Right here is where you need to dunk into the water there. Woo! 30 seconds left. We're gonna be fine. Oh, hello, you. Well, I bopped you, but nothing happened. Oh, crap. Yeah, I have to actually do this, don't I? Yep. Bounce. Thankfully, pretty easy to do so. Almost there. Just about there. A couple more pegs to fly on. There we go. Easy enough. Yeah. So none of them are particularly hard. I think the sneaking one's probably the hardest. But with that, let's just jump back to a regular playthrough. Alright, we're back. We did all the odd jobs, and now we're back to the weird old mysterious man's little haunted clock tower thingy. And this is the first like real sort of level. And if you do move the gears a little too much, ghosts will appear. You step on the light, you take them out. It's a it's a different kind of mechanic, but I do like it. This is not at all a combat-focused platformer at all. While you can jump on enemies, it's really not a thing you kind of want to do all that often. It's really not the focus. There are bosses, and that at that point, yeah, it's a little bit more combat-focused. But this is more of just a platformer, pure platform. I do like the idea of like, hey, save up some money for a hat, and it's cute little odd jobs, and what a cute little story. And now it's be a Ghostbuster. I don't know, it's cute. It goes on a twist very quickly and very suddenly. I think it's neat. Donald has sort of weird controls. It's not that weird. You get used to it pretty fast, but it's not what you'd expect. It definitely doesn't feel like a Capcom or Konami-made game in that sense. There we go. Woo! Wrong way, wrong way. Oh no! That's okay. I can't take any damage, and now I've got chicken. And now my health bar is yellow for some reason. Do not know why. Ignore that. Do not question. Ooh, careful. Don't want the ghosts to come back. Doing actually a decent job of not moving the gears, so it's not too bad. Oh, dang. Yeah, there you are. I knew there would be one soon. That's okay. You can actually just outrun them. They won't follow you off the screen, so it doesn't really matter. But that would have taken care of him if he did follow me. Up and up and up. This is as close as you're going to get to like a Disney Castlevania game. Donald in the clock tower. Then he gets to the top. And he's like, does it in his Donald voice. I can't do it. That was me quoting Castlevania. But it was so unintelligible that the joke did not land. That's okay. The only thing I can do is I can like shake my face to kind of do like a... That's as close as I can get. And that makes Oliver laugh like crazy. So there we go! Love that extended fanfare. It's really fun. Good job! So now you'll give me the hat? Nope, not quite yet. What? Why? And now we get the real weird twist on this. Because I'm really the king of the Magic Kingdom. Not that one from Florida. King, Magic Kingdom? Correct. But I was tricked by my own minister. And now I'm like this. Making himself the Dark King. Yeah, it's Pete. Of course it's Pete. He banished me to this world. Can't you just use magic to get back to your kingdom? In my current form, I'm unable to use magic. So what about Daisy's hat? I apologize. What? Oh, I love that animation. You tricked me. Hold on, let me finish my story. Enough. I will keep my promise once I'm back to my normal form. I just need you to help me a little. I guess I have to. So then, what can I do? This clock tower is the entrance to the Magic Kingdom. The path should open after getting rid of the ghosts guarding it. And you did that. Let's take down the Dark King together. That should be enough to break this curse. Wait, what's going on? And off we go into the actual game. It's such a weird amount of lead up. And there we go. And look at this map. It's gorgeous. This might as well be Magical Quest 4 starring Donald Duck. It's just pretty. Love it. Oh, look at that background. Oh no, the Dark King's minions are out of control. I mean, they're walking left to right. This is where I need your help. If you defeat the boss, then they should calm down. You forced me to come here, and now you're talking crazy. Now, don't say that. I'll be helping you from now on. Press the A button to hide from the minions. Alright, I'm already here, so I might as well do it. And yes, you have the magical hat, kind of. I mean, you do, but it's not really helpful. You can press A and you can, like, hide. And it's not really... I mean, it's fine. He walks through me, but you know what else I can do? I can jump. There you go. Yeah, so it's a little weird. Watch out, this guy. If you see him there, you know that he dug a hole right afterwards. You can kind of see it, and there it is. I fell right into it. Look at that background. Look at this foreground. Look at these just absolutely beautiful colors and graphics. I would have made it a little bit lighter. It's a little bit dense and like foggy in the background, but I think that sort of adds to it. I don't know. Just, I love this. Really, really neat. It's what I look for in my colorful platformers, because I'm weird that way. Despite being a 39-year-old man, I am a 7-year-old kid when I play video games, apparently. But yeah, it's a very, very easy game. Like, there's not really a whole lot. Like, there we go. That was that. Wasn't that crazy? And now we got a boss. The bosses can be somewhat difficult. This guy is a jerk. Likes to hide in these barrels and throw things at me, and he usually gets me once or twice, so I don't know how many hits Donald would actually take if it wasn't for this ROM hack. So I don't know if I'd actually be able to beat him. I'm gonna say like 5 hits. It feels like a 5-hit type of game. Maybe. Yeah, he has a good arm. Come on. And I don't know if any of these characters are from something. Usually they like to do that, like take a character from an existing little short. But obviously, I have not seen all the shorts. But this guy doesn't look familiar, though. The style does fit very well with the Disney, like, he's got, like, the buck teeth. Like, he's very, like he looked like Max's, like, one of Max's friends from Goof Troop or something like that. He should be almost dead anyways. Oh, I was about to say, is this count or not? Oh, is he dead? No, he just kind of, like, bounced around. There we go, now he's dead. Yatta! Big swig. Gotta keep hydrated. And Goofy, I don't think you even see Goofy in this game, but he gets a password tile, good for him. Let's hurry up and go to the Dark King's castle. It's not that simple. Why not? It never is, Donald. I suspect the Dark King is in my castle right now. But my castle floats in the sky, so we'll need a ship to go there. So then where can we get a ship? I do not know. The 4 bosses appointed by the Dark King must have hidden it somewhere. But I know how we can find it. If we defeat the 4 bosses, they will have to report their failure to the Dark King. At that moment, we can sneak aboard the ship. I actually think that's a neat idea. This is going to be a lot more trouble than I thought. I like the idea that it's that you sneak upon the ship. I don't know. So you can go to any level that you want to, but whatever, we'll just go in order. It's not really a big deal. The first one is definitely the easiest, the little ice glade or whatever, ice forest there. So, you're the one who thinks you can defeat me? I was expecting a fierce warrior, but you're nothing special. I'll make you eat those words. Let's settle this. I'm Donald Duck, Destroyer of Worlds. Now let's settle with our feet, if you really wish. Let's race to the top of the hill. Unfortunately for you, I've never been defeated in a race before. I can run like the wind. Let's go. And yeah, it's just a traditional little 2D platforming race. It's fairly easy. You do get to go really fast if you go down hills. And a lot of times you can just run right through stuff that you wouldn't be able to if you weren't running. And then up like that. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. I am Donald Duck, Destroyer of Worlds, and also Sonic the Hedgehog impersonator on the weekends. Book your appointments now for birthdays and office lunches. Yeah, it's pretty... Ah, dang. Whoops. Well, I didn't get to run through this stuff, so I guess I'll bounce around, but he's pretty slow for a rabbit, so... Rabbit in the hair, this is not. This is quite simple. Done. Level finished. Yay. The other levels are definitely more involved. That one's absolutely the easiest. And I don't know if you get a little story for all. No, you don't. Look at that! Beautiful background. First, we're gonna go up here on these corks, and this is a little, almost like a little bonus room cork. Yeah, I get some 1-ups. Oh, love sky levels. And look, I don't know, the browns look fantastic, the blues look fantastic. This is a stunner of a background. Look how bright it all is. The clouds look great. The fog kind of rolling like in front of everything. It's just remarkable. Remarkable. I love the way this looks. I don't really know what else this team has done, but it makes me want to look into their library and see what they've done before, because I really want to try. Like, the game itself is it's okay. It's pretty good. I would have liked it as a kid. But man, I love what they've kind of done. So the cork at the top there, you need to blow all of the red corks in order for you to kind of, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. As you saw there, you kind of just need to blow all the corks and, like, hit switches. I kind of just bumbled around my first try and just kind of kept hitting things. Just keep going up. Going up. Because we kind of like did a roundabout. I think we went in a circle a little bit. So now that we have all the flashing and red ones, this one works, and now we're at the boss. Very interesting. It's a weird boss, too. So he lets go of his hammer really suddenly, too. Just bounce on him. You can kill him, I think, in this one cycle, but it's weird. You can only hurt him when he throws his hammer. But we are going to let him kind of do what he does. And you'll see that the platform we're on is kind of being held up by a bunch of little pillars. And every time he smacks down with his hammer, one of those pillars disappears. If he's able to smack his hammer that many times that all the pillars go, you both die. You lose a life and he falls down and it's weird. But because we didn't kill him in the first cycle, he does get a few free kind of hits, so you do have like a time limit in that sense. We just wait for him to throw his hammer. I think it takes 5 things. That was his 4th smack. But it doesn't take very many hits for him. Like, it's pretty dangerous. Only 4 more to go. But at this point, I think he throws his hammer, I think? Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna take him out. Before he's able to grab it again. There we go. Easy enough. So happy, Donald. And the last 2 levels here are very maze-like. Very maze-like. First is the Crystal Caverns. And this is very different. Every time you jump, you kind of go behind or in the front of that like weird crystal wall. We just kind of jump around. There'll be some magic mirrors. We'll find our way around. I love the colors they use here. Red to indicate like the top or to the right of like walls, and then the green light of the emeralds to indicate the ceilings in the left of the walls. I don't know, there's something about that color combination that just looks really good. Just nice. And every level's been so different to look at. You know, it's just really great. Bravo on them. I can't gush about it like enough. It's just, it looks that good. Yeah, just fumble around a little bit. You'll be hitting things and getting little switches going, and you'll find where you need to go. I, again, just bumbled my way around. Oh, am I taking damage now? Now my life is blue. Don't use basic colors for your health meter, kids. It's just a dumb thing. Use trackable things. A health bar, ticks, like as in like old Kirby games had 6 ticks on your life bar. Use numbers. Don't use random colors or emotional expressions. I don't understand why games used to do that. It's not indicative for how much life I have left. Where am I going? I don't know. As long as it's a new place and I'm killing skeletons that hug mirrors, I think I'm going the right way. Down we go. Through the wall. No, it can't through the wall? Oh! Smack the wall. That'll bring down. Yeah, there we go, that mirror. Let's say if something happens. Get you. Oh, why can't I get you? Oh, I need to drop this, don't I? See, that's weird. You think you'd just be able to use you, but nope, you hit that switch. That drops this down on the ground. There we go. And we're getting there. We're pretty close. We got some little teeter-totter seesaw kind of things here. I think this is right at the end. Oh, well, it would help if I didn't mess that up. Whee! There we go. Oof. Easy. And then we'll smack the wall. Oh, no, it just fell by itself. Boss? Yeah, there we go. We did it. Oh my gosh, it's Slimer. This is weird. He mirrors your movement, and you can jump on him, but doesn't do anything. We need to hit him with the stalactites that are falling from the ceiling. Pretty fun. Pretty cool idea for a boss, I guess. Can't position it. I don't care if I get hit. I'm invincible. For I'm Donald Duck Shore World. Boink. Can you hit him more than once? Oh, you can. Per thingy. Doesn't have a lot of invincibility time, so I might as well try to use that if I can. Ooh, ah, dang. Oh, got him there at least. Couple more hits, couple more hits. There we go. Take that, Slimer. Or whatever your name is. So Donald Duck is also a Ghostbuster now. Story of Worlds, Sonic the Hedgehog impersonator, and a Ghostbuster. He's got a good resume. And window washer, and mailman, and all that, too. So last regular level here. This one's very interesting. Look at this. Whoa! Whoa! What a gimmicky idea! This level's not actually all that fun because it's really confusing. But I mean, it's a cool idea. I mean, the Super NES did have this Mode 7 technology, so it's neat when games would use it. It'd be nice if I could make this jump. Oh my gosh, Phil, really? There we go. Careful with these thorns. They look like they're background obstacles, but they are actually real. They will hurt you. Now just kind of figure out where to go. Because obviously, depending on your positioning, platforms are either platforms or walls or ceilings. So finding kind of the right way to go and hitting this, which, there we go, allows me to pass there. Now to get there, I think I need to head back, though. Oh, whoa, okay, never mind. Oh, crap, okay, is this a good thing? That's where I started, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna go over here. So I think that switch allows me to go further to the left here. I think. It's just confusing. It's very hard to realize kind of where you are. Thank you for giving me chicken, bee. Kill a bee, get some chicken. Oh no, till supplies last. Music is very creepy. I wish the background was better, but obviously the ground that we're on that rotates means that it's kind of impossible for there to also be a background. Not because it would be confusing because it would move, just because of the limitations of the Super Nintendo. There's different modes, and I actually don't know if this is technically using mode 7, but there are different modes in the Super NES. It's really interesting. If you like that type of stuff, go on YouTube, look it up. But like mode 1 allows a certain amount of colors and a certain resolution, and mode 2 would be a different kind of things. And there would be like 4 background layers, but mode 3 might only have access to 2 because of like, it's pretty neat. And there's one of the modes actually allows for higher resolution than the Super NES normally allows. Very few games actually use it. Seiken Densetsu 3 actually uses it for its menus. Weirdly enough, so it's the menus in Seiken Densetsu 3 have a higher resolution than the main game. It's really weird. But yeah, we're just kind of bumbling around, just like in the cave. No, it's not good. Something to bumble around better. That's what we need to get to, that weird bush that leads to the boss, for some reason. We're going to see if we can land somewhere around there, and we'll have to kind of position ourselves. Kind of just going around here. That way we can jump over here. There we go. It should be okay. And there it is! Yay! We did it! So this is the boss. It's very strange. It's a very strange game, but I like it a lot. Oh, and the boss is actually underneath us, and we're rolling. Rolling deep, and we bounce on his head. And that, like, it's weird. We can't go back. We have to keep going this way. It's very strange. Because, like, I'm rolling the boss, I guess, with my feet. Kind of like the log driver's waltz, I guess. And now we have to go the other way. Because, like, there wasn't enough momentum. It's very strange. But basically, every time we need to make our way back to the boss's head and jump on him. And he does start to shrink a little bit as we defeat him. Boink. Get away from me, B. You bother me. Want to make it across without having to go back? Probably not. No, probably not. We'll just walk slowly forever. Let's head back. But as it gets smaller, it takes less time to do like a full revolution around him, so... Ooh, can I get another one? Yeah, there we go. That's helpful. Stay here. Ooh, now he's really shrinking. Boink. Boink. Oh, whoops. Oh, now I'm losing health. I have no idea how this ROM hack works in terms of its health. But, whatever. That's fine. Look at that. Our very own Donald Katamari. There we go. I guess that was it. I guess he was like a frog or a toad or something. We did it. And that's all 4 bosses. Now we can climb aboard the ship to the castle. Yay, there it is. Little blimpy airship. Donald Duck's Final Fantasy. Nice sky level. Oh, music's so good. And this sort of reminds me of the first game we played for Disney Month this year, other than Donald Duck going quackers, was Magical Quest 3. And we played as Donald Duck, and we did a level where we flew into the sky on platforms to get into a castle. And now the last game of this Disney Month, we're kind of doing the same thing with Donald Duck. I think that's kind of neat. Oh, no. Oh, careful. Oh, no, we're dead. Oh, no, never mind. I don't know how I survived that. That's fine. Get back on that platform. There we go. This is just neat. I really like the graphics for this level. It's really cool. And, ooh, no. See, this is probably the hardest level in the game, just because of the way the platforms are, the way the background is. It's gonna be really careful. Oh, now we're in the storm. Creepy. I love the music changes. You got that weird, like, load time that doesn't happen in Super NES games very often, but kind of did there. Yeah, you can still land on the platforms, but obviously they are gonna hurt you if there's lightning coursing through them. You know, that makes sense, at least. I'm almost there, though. Oh, it's like, get on the airship. It's like, I'm barely on the ship. I'm just walking on clouds. There we go. And just gonna go right through the clouds. Back on the cloud I go. And we're basically there, I think. Jump. There we go. Whoa, it's so fast. Careful. Don't want to hit one of these platforms by mistake and get lifted up there. And it looks like the driver of the blimp is actually the hare that the rabbit that we beat in the race. But it looked all bandaged up. You only get to see him for like a split second. But there we go. Fun little weird thing that it almost reminds me a little bit of Little Nemo because it's like a dirigible. We finally made it. Now let's break into the castle. The Dark King should be in the innermost room of the castle. I can't protect you from the Dark King, so hiding is pointless. We'll be fighting together when the time comes. You can jump on top of me to attack his head. Let's do it. Got it. Yeah, I totally forgot that we could use him to hide, but whatever. Already made it this far, we can't lose here. Here we go. The fairly lengthy last level. Yeah, story took quite the turn, didn't it? I want to buy a hat for my girlfriend. Now I'm going to save the world. But I mean, that's what makes it fantastical and fun, right? Oh my gosh, look how pretty this is. I wish it wasn't brown, but like, it looks nice. The music is great. Oh no, oh, I can still get the chicken. Okay, well, never mind then. Not that I need it. Not that I need it. Ow. Careful, careful. Yeah, this music is fantastic. Nice. Getting those 8 1-ups. Wouldn't mind one more just to make it a nice 9. It's always nice to see the 9 next to your life counter. Unless this goes above 9. Back then it was either 99 or it was just 9. Unless you were Terminator for the NES, then it was 6, I think, only. This is kind of a weird one. Colored platforms correspond to the other colored platform on the other side of the column. So you just kind of keep going up while the fire rages below you. We're gonna die. There we go. The orange ones don't count, it's just the other colored ones. Just use your brains. Use them brain meats of yours. Up, 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 blue. Brownish, gray. Ah, dang, that sucked. Keep it going, keep it going. Pink. It's like Twister, but not as fun. Almost there. And there we go. We got a boss, I think? Yeah, there's a couple bosses in this area, like sub-bosses, mini-bosses. This guy sucks. It doesn't give you a lot of time to jump on him, but as soon as he stops, he's about to throw some juggling balls at you. As soon as he stops, kind of just jump on him. There we go. He just throws fast. He actually gives you a lot of time in terms of, like, sitting there after he doesn't move after a bit, so... Careful. Yo, careful. Boink. It's weird how it's like a jester kind of thing. I don't know. I guess it's like Pete's specific clown, like the court jester. God dang. Come on, how many more hits do you take? Boink. Wow. You're a strong little juggler, aren't you? There we go. One more step towards Pete. Does that count as a level? I don't remember. I don't know if you get a password after this. You do not. This is one full level. It's a neat one, though. Oh, creepy. Oh, it's so creepy. And it pulls up some blocks through its teeth. Makes it much more difficult. It's neat. Again, music really sets the tone as well. Not too bad of an auto-scroller. There hasn't been a whole lot of auto-scrollers in this game, or too many of them, so this isn't too bad, but... Ooh, careful. Ooh. No, thank you. Oh, jeez. And there's one more set of fish teeth to get through, and then we're good. Careful. There we go. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, jeez. Fish in the face. Did not notice. Very cool, though. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I like how every level's been very different, and just, they all look different. Obviously, this has a very similar styling to the other castle level, because it's all in the same castle, and it's all technically the same level, but this is still a very different part of the game compared to what we just played. Oh, jeez! That was close. Thought I was gonna just make it to the end there, but no. There we go. Second boss? Not yet? Oh, yes. You got the weird kangaroo who likes to punch you. When he winds up, jump on him, but other than that, you can't jump on him. He kind of blocks as he holds his boxing gloves up above his head, so... Just a weird one. Just a weird idea for a boss here. It feels like they had this boss ready and maybe done. They were like, we don't know where to put him. Well, okay, well, there's not a themed world for him like the other bosses. Maybe just put him as a sub-boss in the castle. Because it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Come on, man. Wind up. Wind up that punch. There you go. Now he's blue. Oh. That means he's dead. You'd think that'd be like a different, like, pattern or something, but no. He just turns blue when he dies. Oh, it's a shame. Now we're nearing the end. Now we got, like, this magical wind. Come here. Yeah. Jumping is sort of dangerous because, you know, the wind can take you. So we gotta jump on these things, just like in the ghost level. Everything we learned is, you know, prepared us for this. I guess. I don't know. Careful. There are holes in the ground. I don't want to die. Let's just keep going. Just careful of the wind. Oh, that was not good. Yes, there we go. We go a lot farther if we swing from these things. The little wall pegs. There we go. Safe ground. Thank you. And it went up. Always good. 9 Donalds left. Ooh, careful. Now the wind is going to the right a little bit. Oh, it's pushed me on the ground, too. Get out of my way. Get right to the top. As far up as we can go. There we go. Now it's a little bit easier to go across. And we got another one up. And I got hit in the face. And I got 2 chickens. 2 whole chickens. And here we go. Oh no, it's the Dark King. And now we can jump off of the little magic hat guy. Blink like that. He starts out pretty easy. I mean, as you can see, like, he does break the blocks on the wall, but it doesn't really matter because we can just jump off the magic hat. They just keep following around until they either hit you or destroy a block. I'm gonna hit a lot though. Nope, get away from me. Oh no, no more blocks now. Please die soon. There we go. Form 1, because there always is a Form 2. And it just means, hi, I'm bigger now. It's kind of an interesting one. It's very Capcom, very Mega Man X, Last Sigma. We gotta jump on his hands, and then jump on his head. We have to be very careful, because he can't jump when he's, like, on his hands when they're, like, opening up to do a spell. And this thing will follow us for a little while. He can throw out a few of them at a time. Music's great though, jeez, it's very end bossish, I love it. Jump on his hand to get one more hit. Come on, yeah. Dang. It's much easier when he casts that spell to hit him. When he knocks against the wall, it's not nearly as easy. Oop, oop, I hit the spell in the air there. Oh, we're getting lots of hits on him though. This is going great now. Yo, there we go! Yay! That was Donald Duck and the Magical Hat. Great little import. If I ever went to Japan, I would absolutely get a physical copy of this game. Because, like, yeah, there is a story, but you don't need to know it to play the game. But it was fun to also play it in English so we could see what was happening. Pop. Yay! Oh, you're quite big. Thanks to the hard work of Donald... Oh, this is the narrator. Different voice. The Dark King has finally given up. And the king has returned back to his normal self. There he is, just looks like a regular peasant. Pete apologized with tears in his eyes. It's finally over. I can't thank you enough. You're a hero in our kingdom. You're welcome back anytime. Oh, and before I forget, I'll give you the hat that you wanted, just like I promised. Yay, and just in time for Daisy's birthday party. You should probably go home and get some rest, Donald. You've been working really hard. Daisy, this is my birthday present to you. It's the hat that you wanted. I'm sure it'll look great on you. You get like 80s Mickey there. Well, thank you so much, Donald. I also wrote a song for you. Amazing. Let me hear it. And yeah, Donald sings a song. Let's all be quiet for Donald's song. Cringy? Yeah, a little bit. Wholesome? Absolutely. I approve. So what did you think? Did you like it? It was beautiful. Great little talking animation too, but the hat was so expensive. It's your birthday, so it's no big deal. I guess, but Donald, my birthday is next month. Then how are you having a birthday party? What, are you saying I got it wrong? But I'm extremely happy. I'm happy that you're happy. Besides, thanks to the hat, I was able to become friends with the king of the Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom? Wonderful. Does not question it. For your next birthday, let's take a trip to the Magic Kingdom together. Really? Promise me, Donald. It's a promise. I'm really looking forward to it. Hey, Donald. You're so sweet. I love you. The end. Yeah. That was Donald Duck in the Magical Hat. Really, really cute. Really adorable. Also, yeah, no, again, let's go back. Why was she having a birthday party if her birthday's not till next month? I guess it could have been a different party, but that feels so weird. But yeah, no, this was a cute little game. I would have really liked this as a kid. Just wonderful, colorful graphics and really fun, varied gameplay. God, I love the background characters there. A few of them look really upset. But no, I love playing these little... I hate using the word hidden gem, because it's not really hidden, it's just Japanese. But these games that like I've never heard of or didn't grow up with and got to try because of this channel. I love discovering games like this. So, thank you so much for joining me as well. This is the last game for Disney Month 2024. And like I said during my Magical Quest 3 Let's Play, next year we will be doing something different. We will not be doing a Disney Month. That will not stop me from playing Disney games in general, because Disney games are just fun. They just won't be relegated to a specific month. I'm not saying we won't ever go back to a Disney month. I mean, you never know. But next month or next year we'll be trying something different for a themed month. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this month of Disney games. We played 14 of them. I think it was like 13 Quickies and then also Donald Duck and Quackers. So not bad. From what started back in 2022 as a random thought that I had that I wasn't even sure if I was going to do, to 2 years later, you know, usually being some of my most popular stuff. I think it's because everyone just, one, likes Disney games, and two, a lot of people grew up with a lot of these games. So they're usually pretty popular. But thank you so much for joining me for this month, and still have a couple months left before the end of the year. September is literally tomorrow, I think, when this goes up. And then October, we got our Halloween games. I think our September Let's Play will probably bleed over to October a little bit. We'll still be doing some Halloween games. And then November game or two, and then my yearly break. I can't believe how close we are to the end of the year already. Blows my mind how fast this year went. But with that, I'm Fill in the Blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.